Hello, Provo City. I am Superintendent Dow. I am over the Provo City School District. Today is Friday, February 2nd, and I'm here just to give you a quick update on the things that we are working on here at the district. First, I would really like to thank those of you that came to our meeting at Dixon Middle School this past week to talk about and share your ideas and concerns about what will take place with the Dixon Middle School site once we move our students and our staff over to the new Shoreline Middle School. I appreciated the opportunity to really start to understand the concerns of the neighborhood and figuring out ways in which we can create a space on that site that will benefit our community. So I think we have some really good ideas to take back to the Board of Education, and I will let you know when we will be presenting all of that information back to the board. I also just want to let you know that East Bay Post High is our school for 18 to 22-year-old students with disabilities. We have expanded that space. We currently have it in a building that's by Sam's Club, and we needed to expand that space, and I just really want to give a huge shout out to our maintenance and facilities department. They're working really hard, and we're hoping that we'll have all of the classrooms and spaces ready to go for the students to expand into that new space by the end of February. So really excited about that. I'm very happy about the parents that brought that to our attention so that we could make sure that we are serving all of our students appropriately and giving them a great experience in our schools. I also wanted to let you know that we are planning to do a meeting with the neighborhood surrounding Wasatch Elementary and the new rebuild that is taking place there. I appreciate some of the parents that have brought some things to my attention about the construction site there. More information to come about when that meeting will take place, but we want to make sure that we are being responsive to your concerns and working closely with the city so that we can be great neighbors. We are excited for that new school and for the space for our students, but we also realize that it has caused some frustration for some of the people that live around there. So we want to work with you and find a solution. Also just want to give you an update that we had some flooding at Timpview High School. That's always very exciting. Poor Timpview. So I just really appreciate our maintenance department and facilities department that's working tirelessly throughout the weekend to make sure that they can get the problem resolved, and we're working with Westland Construction to make sure that we get everything taken care of there. So appreciate Principal Tua and her entire team for keeping school in session and just being creative and really quick responders to make sure that we get people relocated where they needed to be and that kids could still come to school and be safe. Also, I just want to give a big shout out to our elementary schools. They've been doing a ton of STEM nights. If you haven't attended one, hope you will. They also have parent-teacher conferences coming up next week from February 7th through the 9th. That's for elementary. And so I know that the teachers are always excited to visit with parents and to talk about the progress of the students. So hoping that you will attend those and be part of your school's communication with your child's progress there. We also want to recognize, we have a ton of schools that are doing performances, plays, musicals. Rock Canyon, I think, is doing The Lion King. I hope to see that tomorrow. And there's a ton of teachers that are really working hard to ensure that our kids have incredible experiences. I also just wanted to highlight that in U.S. News and World Report, they did a ranking of all of the states, and they were looking at the economy of the state, the educational opportunities, poverty levels, and Utah was ranked number 1 in the state of Utah, in the United States, which is amazing. But what I also want to highlight is our educational system was actually ranked number 5. Now, granted, they take into account everything from preschool all the way up through the university level. So when you do just look at our pre-K through 12, we ranked 9th in the nation for having the best public schools. And I think that is phenomenal considering that our funding is one of the lowest in per pupil funding. We certainly contribute a ton of our budget towards education because we have a lot of children here in Utah. But just a big shout out to our teachers and our schools and all of our employees for the fine work that they do to educate our kids. And we are always looking for ways to be better. Franklin Elementary, who has been in comprehensive support and improvement, underwent a major visit from our consultants, and we will be providing a report to the Board of Education. There is a lot of energy, and I just appreciate the staff and there that are really working hard to align everything that they're doing to make sure that students are having the greatest success possible. With that, I think those are most of the updates that I have. We do have a steering committee meeting for our strategic plan, so those of you that are involved with that will be happening on Tuesday evening at 5:00 p.m. at the Grandview Technology Center. And we look forward to that. Our next board meeting won't be until February 13th, and I'll provide an update of that agenda as we will be doing some restructuring of our district office at that meeting to make sure that we are maximizing resources out to the schools. So until then, I hope you have a great weekend, everyone. Bye.